All right, let's head to Beep and see what's going on with Beep, Beep, Beep. You actually have to go down, and as you hear down, you hear video game music. That's right. And it's gonna go, hey. And look. Please. Found it pretty cheap. Just downtown Akihabara. Today is great, no raining, and everybody just having a good time. Everybody's having a good time here. Nobody's acting a fool. Nobody acting crazy. Everybody's calm, cool. Guess what? I'm hungry. I don't know why the streets are like this. It does do this on the weekend because look, y'all. Look, we're here at Akihabara, and we're in the middle of a freaking street, like downtown, just walking in the street. I mean, it's pretty cool. Just walking out in the street like this, it feels like I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. Oh goodness. Big camera. Big camera. You can pull out this PSP stuff. Mostly like a lot of visual novels. This is another visual novel. Looks like it. A lot of big box stuff here. But when it comes to fighting games, you're gonna pay up for the fighting games. Maybe not. I mean, in America, this is expensive. Yep, I might get this one because in America, this is expensive. Got some games over here. 200 yen for Mario 64. I mean, Mario Tennis. I think I'm gonna take that. But look at this Wave Race 64. 800 yen, not bad. Super cheap. 16. What is this? Pokemon. Yep, Pocket Monsters. Pokemon Stadium. How much is F-Zero? Ooh, F-Zero is pretty expensive. Well, it's not expensive, but you know, compared to 200 yen. Oh, here's a wrestling game. How much is this? 1,800. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, man. Then you turn around and look at Metal Slug. All right, guys, I hope you enjoy looking at that retro video game store in Akihabara. I am back again in my hotel room with all the pickups. So we're gonna look at each and every last game. Most of these are PlayStation games. So let's get the only Nintendo game that I got here. All right, so the only reason I didn't get any kind of card games is because I emulate a lot of these games. But one game in my collection I wanted to own. This game's like $3, and it's Rockman 7. The Rockman Mega Man games are always a great addition to my collection. So happy to have this again. Let's go over the PlayStation 1 games. As you saw at the bargain bin, I got a lot of those super cheap games. All these games is probably like $150 total. So we got Hot Shots Golf. We got a Japanese version for 20 cents, y'all. Dance Dance Revolution. You can get this game and get the pad. It's great. I got an Extra Beat Mania. I have the pad at home. I have the turntable at home, so I'm glad I got that. You know I love my racing games. This is Rage Racer, not Ridge Racer. Same family, but I think this came out after, this came out after Ridge Racer. I think actually this is Ridge Racer 3, but correct me in the comments if I am wrong. And then this game right here, New Japan Pro Wrestling Tokun Risuden. I hope I said it right, but this is New Japan Pro Wrestling's game. Now, in America, they took this game and made Power Move Pro Wrestling. That's why Power Move Pro Wrestling is one of the better PlayStation 1 games, because it's just a reskin of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Had this before, this game was like $3, $4.80 yen, $3 to $4. Cheap PlayStation 1 games. But my PlayStation is modded. Now let's go. Yep, I'm gonna save those to the end because those are the ones I've been looking for a while. I got 3 PlayStation 3 games. This one right here. I got this because of the cover. And the game, it plays on PlayStation 3. It doesn't have any reach and lock on it. We got Soul Calibur 4 with Darth Vader on the freaking cover. How cool is that? Next we got Fist of the North Star. Great game. Fist of the North Star English version. Really expensive. We're talking about an expensive PlayStation 3 game that is cheap in Japan. This game was like $5. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle on a PlayStation 3. Great game. Great game. All right, here we got PlayStation 2. And most of these games are all fighting games. Last time I went super fast on the games that I got, right? So I'm not going fast this time, guys. I promise I'm not going fast.
We got Dead or Alive 2. Now some of these games I do have at home, but the artwork just not good. We got Basara 2. All right, y'all gonna laugh at me on this one, but I'm glad I got this. The guy actually showed me, said, fighting game? I said, no, this is wrestling. And this is SmackDown versus Raw on PlayStation 2. I had to get this game. You know I love wrestling, but I have this game, but having a Japanese version is pretty cool. Then we got Orochi Saga. We have a Mobile Suit Gundam game that was in the bargain bin. Now this game, it looks great. All these are complete. I have a PlayStation 2 that's region free, so it's good on that one. All right, so this is Basara 2 Heroes. Not to be confused with Basara 2. So I guess it's like a little update. Capcom games, always gonna buy Capcom games. We have Naruto, and this is some Chronicles. I forgot what that was said, but great game. A lot of people didn't like that one. I like this series. Drum Mania, not confused with Beat Mania. Say that one over there for the heavy hitters. All right, so this next one, WWF SmackDown, just bring it. I love when they transition over from SmackDown games to the PlayStation 2. This was just everything. Great arcade, like fighting. It's not simulated. This is the glory days of the SmackDown games. Buy this game. It's super cheap. You see, look, this says 280 yen. Like almost $1.50. Had to get another wrestling game, King of the Coliseum. Next, we got Guilty Gear. This game is like in B-shaped condition. Say that one for the heavy hitters. We got King of the Fighters. Now here's a Naruto game. I haven't seen this over here. We probably did get it. I just not noticing it. But here's another Naruto game. Not going too fast now. We got Samurai Showdown. I think this is Spirits, but definitely love these fighting games. Here we go, some. These are all Dragon Ball games. All Dragon Ball games. We got Dragon Ball Z Sparkling. We got Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. Notice the artwork. I love the artwork on here. We got Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta. They duking out as always. I said I didn't get jet lag, but I am tired now. We got Dragon Ball Z Budokai. Oh, I think, yeah, this is regular Budokai. This is Dragon Ball Z Budokai, the first one, on PlayStation 2. Just the cover art is so much better. And then this game right here in the Shonen Jump series did not make it to America. And I have this on the GameCube. Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Naruto, the Battle Station game. This is Shonen Jumps. All the characters from Shonen Jump. This is their version of Super Smash Brothers. Great game, really fun. If you love all the characters from Shonen Jump like Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Naruto, such and such, this is the game for you. Great fighting game. And I didn't know it was on the PlayStation 2. I thought it was only on the GameCube. Now, here are some games that I've been looking at, that I've been looking for a long time. And I didn't even think to look for them, because if you look on the sides, you probably could tell a couple of them, but you wouldn't until you turn the cover over and look on the back. First is an underrated fighting game. It started to pick up steam here in America, Melty Blood. I think this is the first one, because this game was like $7, really cheap. Had this before. Great game. But now, since we got collections from Capcom, it's not needed, but as a collector, I'm happy to have this version on the PlayStation 2. And it's the Vampire Darkstalkers Collection. Great game. We have this over here now, not this version, but on the back, you know, you got all the Vampire Hunter games, Vampire Savior 1 and 2, all those games. We got the King of the Fighters 94. Now, I like King of the Fighters 94, but this right here is a 2-disc, or is like a set. So you got the box art, you have the game, which it is complete. King of Fighters 94 for PlayStation 2. You know, all these games been ported everywhere. Then you get this awesome SNK art book on the back, and here it's got like stories and stuff, which you know, I can't read all this. I guess this is an interview with the voice actors. I thought he was crying, but he just looking down. And then you get like artwork of like pictures and posters of all the King of Fighters and stuff. Hop on eBay, try to find that box set. This was cheap over here, so, and it still might be cheap on eBay also. This is one of my favorite games. This game will kick your tail. This is SVC Chaos SNK versus Capcom on the PlayStation 2. Now, in America, we got this on the Xbox. Great game. I don't know if I saw a PlayStation 2 American copy. I could be wrong on that, y'all. The Japanese version. And it will play on my PlayStation 2. And then this game I've been looking for a long time. I love this cover. This game is good, really good. This is King of the Fighters 2002 Unlimited Match. I am happy to have this in the collection. And there's so many PlayStation 2 games that I got here, guys, this weekend. All of these PlayStation 2 games right here in Japan.